All right. Let's get this party started. Yes, indeed. So, I think I already started. I think I already got the streak going. So we're just going to continue from there. We're doing 4-star feature currently. Let's see here. let's get the music going. Alright, there we go. Okay. Ooh, well, I started the streak. I didn't really get that far into it. But, yeah, we'll continue on from there and then move on over to the higher ranked 5 stars and see how it goes. So I think I might normally I'd only do 1.5 day one. I might actually try to get the 4-star feature done today. Man Falcon, how you doing? What you up to? What you got going down? Oh, you stinker. So I kept going back and forth as to whether or not I was going to stream, and I was like, well, you know what? I want to get a fair bit of arena done, so streaming is probably the best way to do so. So here we are. I was going back and forth whether or not I would try the new arena on Thursday. I might go for the 5-star or 6-star feature in round 2. I'm definitely not going to for round 1. I was already kind of hesitant to go for it for round 1, mainly because whenever there's something new, there's always some kind of issue. And then after the thing earlier today, helped me make my mind up. Doing okay. How about yourself? Enjoying this month's EQ bosses? I haven't actually done that much of EQ. I've because I didn't want to do completion until 7.2 was out, to see what that was going to look like and to see what I wanted to do for 7.2. And if I figured I was going to try to go through it quickly or try to do a Legends run, then I was going to get the completion offers. I don't think I'm going to bother with a Legends run for it. Just considering all of the other stuff that we've got coming up that look like it's probably going to be pretty resource intensive. But I may still get the completion offers. So all I've been doing so far is whenever there's a class combat and event quest completion running at the same time, then I go with whatever class and do that specific chapter. So I don't know if I'll be doing it during the stream, but I'm going to do that with the science, because we got about another hour and a bit for event completion to be up, and we have science combat. So I'll definitely get the first quest done for Cavalier, and it's only Cavalier where it would really matter, because uncollected you don't get any benefit of any other class. So, but I'll just continue using the same team. What about you? Have you already done the completion for it for Cav difficulty? Man, I got annoyed yesterday. I annoyed at myself. I had intended to do the Mike's Revenge and the Loki challenge. So I started with the Loki challenge, and I did Electro, and then I went to the Vitality path, and I couldn't get past Green Goblin. But rather than just giving it, 3 or 5 tries and being like, well, let me try the other path, no, I went for 20 tries against Green Goblin. So I used pretty much all of my resources and didn't get anywhere. And then I tried the Rage path. Oh my god. I think to get to Ultron, it was like 2 revives. And then Ultron was, I think, 1. So the whole path was like 3 or 5 revives. And it took it took about 45 minutes. And I was trying the Green Goblin fight for about an hour and a half. Oh, man. Not yet getting exploration on UC to get a handle on the boss fights? Makes sense. That's a good plan. So, yeah. It's actually not a bad idea at all. The last little while though, I've been doing the Cavalier completion day one just to stream it. But yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea at all to get familiar with the new champions. And I've done the Spider-Man fight twice for Quest 1. Did it once on Cavalier, once on Uncollected. But I think I'm going to have a completely different approach to that one today. So we'll see. But I'll probably take in like Mole Man or somebody as a specific counter for that fight. But I think what I intend to do today is going to be fine. Oof. But yeah. So I haven't fought Shang-Chi or Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative have some kind of reverse controls, and Shang-Chi you can't parry him, right? I don't think I'm going to be taking either of those on. No, I won't be fighting either of those today either. If I'm just doing Chapter 1 for the science. I have no need to see either of them. Shang-Chi is a bit of a handful. I faced him in arena. He was okay, but that not being able to block. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the non-block thing, then that's the node for EQ. Yeah, I've read his info once, and obviously I wasn't going to memorize the different combo sets, but well, I do know the one to get rid of the debuffs at the beginning of the fight. But any of the others I haven't tried. But I do actually want to go through ROL a couple times with him. Shang-Chi crits through block and regens 500% of the block. Yeah, okay, yeah. But that's just the node, though, right? Are you looking forward to the arena change? I want to see what the milestones are going to be like, and to see if they keep them at 10 or if they're going to increase them. Well, they have to increase them because we're going to have the 3-star would still be the same, but also having the 4-star, yeah. So they're going to have to increase it for at least that. It's good though, and it's good timing because I'm almost done with 4-stars that I can put 6-star. Almost all of my 4-stars are max 6, so I need new 4-stars. I need new 4-stars, and I wouldn't be just doing arena for them. So yeah, this is good timing for me. I want to see what the algorithm is going to be, or it all is irrelevant. A lot of players will be getting screwed over if it is the same. If it's the same as it is currently? Well, if it's the same as it is currently, it wouldn't be any different than a regular 5-star feature grind. Yeah. Because I mean, currently the max that somebody could take in is a R3 6-star, and it will be the same for the new. But yeah, if they change it which I don't think they would, but if they were to change, what is it now? I think so. Currently, the idea is that you shouldn't meet anybody more than 3 times your team rating. So as long as that stays the same, it should be okay. What's going on, Tails? What's the shakalackin'? What you been up to for this great Monday? Yeah, but we had 4-star feature, 4-star basic, and 3-star arenas to get units from. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. Well, but I mean, it's uncollected and above, right? So as long as you're uncollected, you can still participate. But yeah, if you're not uncollected, then you can't do the 6-star feature in basic. But then it will also depend on how many units they put in the 4-star arena, I guess. I mean, I guess the feature and basic will have the bulk. Like, I don't think it's going to be split 30% for each. But yeah, like, I mean, that's what I'd say. Like, I'm interested to see what the milestones are going to be like. Not much. Just finished a 2 million total base hero rating account tour. Nice. Very nice. You just recently hit 2 million, or have you been 2 million for a while? Oh, really, dude? We're gonna start off like that? Okay. Let's see how it is. I'll see. I'll see. What the? No, that one was me. That one was me too. It's all me. And that's me too. Hey Q, how you doing? How's your day coming along? Are you looking forward to the arenas on Thursday, Taz? Oh, oh boy. I'm gonna do the milestones, pick up whatever units, but yeah, I'm not gonna go for like, I'm not aiming for a champion. Because I'm pretty sure at least Thursday something's gonna be wrong. I don't think it would be screwed up for the entire arena session, but I'm pretty sure when they come out on Thursday, there's going to be something messed up. Since yesterday, I figured I'd do something different. Okay. Just got home from work. Cool. Not anymore if there's no 5-star featured arena. Yeah. Well, so long as to get a 5-star is not significantly more than it is currently, then I think it's okay. But if currently, I think Bari Panther was the highest at 69, Odin was mid 60s. So if we see Shang-Chi go for like 82, then yeah, I think it's messed up. If he goes for 75 or 72, okay. Because he seems really hyped, really good champion. So I could see that being the case regardless. But if he goes substantially higher because of the new structure of the arena, then yeah, that is definitely screwing people over. Enjoying life without MCOC? Yeah. He's going for at least as a 6-star, yeah. But I'm saying for the 5-star. Because if the 6-star, if the 5-stars numbers are relatively the same, then it really makes no difference, right? For somebody who would have been normally going for a 5-star. Because up until now we can't get a 6-star to the arena, right? So, but no, as a 6-star, I think absolutely you should be going for more. If I was confident that day one the arena would be non-problematic at all, I would probably go for day one, Thursday. But because I'm pretty sure we're going to have some kind of problem, it's just, if anything, this is one thing they're very consistent with. Whenever they introduce something new to the game, not necessarily for the entire day, but there's some kind of problem. Say, like today, right? The training thing, we had emergency maintenance, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sure we're going to have something like that on Thursday. And probably only like an hour or two, if that. But yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They should have kept both. I'm saying it's 5-star, 100 million. Oh, you think it's a 5-star? Oh, I don't think so. 6-star, I'm guessing 160. Okay. Okay. So if I were going for the 6-star, I'd be doing 120 plus. Like I would have to figure for sure how I could get 120 and then try to do beyond that. So, okay, so 160 I could see. I don't think the 5-star cutoff is going to be 100, but we'll find out next Monday, Tuesday. It is going to be Kabam we are dealing with. Don't forget they are notorious for giving a little bit and taking a chunk out of your ads. It's probably going to take 200 million. There will be people putting up 200 million, but that won't be the cutoff. Is my thoughts for 6-star? Yeah. Yeah, I'm two things more so than actually doing the arena. The two things I'm most looking forward to are just seeing what the milestones are and then what the final results are. Because to actually do the arena, I don't think it's going to be any different than what I'm doing right now. So nothing as far as that goes will have changed really. So, I mean, the thing is, absolutely people will be putting up 200 because they can. But if somebody, okay, like in my case, I don't have, like I'm not on the high end of 6 stars. I'm not on the low, I'm kind of in the middle. If I thought it was 200 million that was required, I could do it with refreshing, I wouldn't do it. And I think you'd find a lot of people in that boat. However, the people on the high end of 6 stars, if they figure that's what it is, they could absolutely do it. They would need to refresh. I don't think there's any way you're getting 200 million without refreshing. But they wouldn't have to refresh near as much as I would to get that score. So it won't be the cutoff, but people will absolutely put up that amount. But like I said, we'll find out next Monday, Tuesday. Well, I guess no, we will know potentially Sunday. Because if whoever gets spot 100 posts, then we'll know. But I saw something suggesting that the people who would normally buy calves, like featured calves, will drop that and do arena. And I'm like, no, that's not happening. Because the people who are buying the featured calves are people who have excess money and have, like on a regular basis, not here and there, who have excess money, and it's fine to drop whatever amount on a game like this. And in that case, they don't have to invest the time. That's not going to change. I'm going for 10 calves if it's no exclusive 5-star arena, and if I get him, yeah. If anything, we might end up seeing more people doing stuff like that. I know people put up like 180 million for a 5-star. No, so the 180 million in the 5-star isn't for the champion. It's for the war champion title. So those are people going for that specific title. So I think the highest we've ever seen was 84, 86. And then after the change, the highest we've seen is 69. So. But yeah, no, people definitely put up those kind of scores in the 5-star arena, but they weren't specifically going after the champion. Like they knew that they had, like they may have already had the champion. And for the most part, I would assume if you saw people putting up those kind of numbers, it was probably in arenas where it wasn't a hyped up champion. So what they would have probably done was take like, I can't think of somebody. So let's just say, for example, Iron Patriot was the featured 5-star. Are you going for him or getting Crystal? If I go for him, it might be in the second round. I wouldn't buy calves. I do buy calves from time to time, but not very often. I got him as a 5-star from the early access offer. It is weird. Maybe I should be going for calves because I opened 2 of the Omega Red featured calves, and I got him on the second. I got Omega Red on the second one, and then I got the first offer for the Shang-Chi calves. So that was 5 crystals. Yeah, I think it was 5 crystals. And I got the 5-star with that, so maybe I should be buying calves. Mr. Taz, if you're not doing anything and you want to get on voice chat, feel free, just join Discord and go into the VC lobby and I'll drag you into the streaming chat. Later, gonna go play Fortnite. Alright, dude, have a good one. Wow, I missed that video, but congrats on getting him. That's madness. I saw J-Rock. Dude, the J-Rock one was really crazy. I didn't record it, actually. I didn't record the Shang-Chi one, and I didn't record the Omega Red. So I'm thinking if I want to get good champions, I shouldn't be recording. So would you go for him as a 5-star Taz if you figured that he'd be like at the regular cutoff, like at high 60s? Not tonight, another time though. Just relax right now. All right, all good. All good. Let's see. It looks like I'm gonna need to reboot the game already. It's starting to get a little bit sluggish, which that is pretty normal. Pretty normal. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I think the second run of the 6-stars is going to be a little bit later than what we would normally have because of the maintenance. I got them started before maintenance, and then, well, that happened, so. But I think it was only down for about 45 minutes, so it wasn't terrible. Yeah, I was hoping it was just going to be the regular 5-star featured arena. But with the chance, I really don't think I have any shot with only 47 6-stars. With the chance. Yeah. Yeah. So I would think... So yeah, this arena in particular, because it's the first one, and nobody really knows what to aim for. So yeah, I think this one in particular will go higher. So I would think probably 75, 78. For the 5-star, but I think once we've seen a month of these new arenas, I think we'll see the 5-stars back around the high 60s, like for a really hyped up 5-star or champion. We'd see back around the high 60s, low 70s, and then most likely the 6-stars will drop to about 120 to 140, like regularly. This one in particular, first time, so everybody's just going all out. I think the 6-star, we're going to see a cutoff of 160. I think the top end, yeah, you're going to see over 200. 5-stars, cutoff, yeah, low 70s probably. Oh crap, I meant to reboot. Okay, after this one. For sure, after this one. Actually, I think the game is going to do it itself anyways. I agree with that pretty much, yeah. You know, though, we could... this is what I'm thinking, but I wonder if it goes the other way, that people are like, nah, hell no. That nonsense is going to be way too much. And just, you know, a lot of people just don't even bother. Which is actually why I was thinking to go the first round. But I was like, you know what? It could go really high, or it could be really low just because there won't be many people participating and a lot of people waiting for round 2. I don't think Falcon is a good champion to offset what the featured would go for this time. But the next one with Mortal Abomination being the basic, I think that in that case, the basic will go higher than the featured. Because that will be like a existing champion for the featured, and then the next one will be Mr. Negative. So that one I could see being high again. Because if Ghost or Nick Fury or Omega Red, if any of them are in there, it doesn't matter, are in there at some point, I'm going hard to get any of those one dudes. What'd be really interesting is if there was a 6-star Aegon there. If 6-star Aegon is in the next feature after Shang-Chi, that would be really interesting. Because I know there's a lot of people that have 6-star Aegon and just need him awakened to get going with the Abyss. So, or even people just have a 6-star Aegon unawakened that, just want him awakened, right? Like they may have already finished the Abyss with a 5-star, but until you get that 6-star awakened, there's really nothing you can do with him. So, yeah, I think at least for the first little while, this arena stuff is definitely going to shake things up. And then I think that they're going to have to do something. Well, I guess they are kind of doing something for the people starting out. Like, I think, aren't they shaking up some of the early act rewards? They got the tutorials, or trying to introduce the tutorials. But yeah, like, this is a big shift to endgame stuff for sure. Which I guess they need to do, right? Because it's probably the endgame player, for the most part, that's spending the most. And if, those are the people who are leaving because there's not much of interest. So that could be, like, why we're seeing, Karina's challenges, the Gauntlet next month, summer, all of these things coming up, so. And we get 7-2 out next week. And for that, I'm more looking forward to see what the rewards are. I really don't care about the fights. Yeah, I didn't play till this afternoon, but I heard the parry tutorial literally broke the game. Yeah. It was actually a little bit funny because so the issue happened. I think they would have been aware of the issue right away. So initially, it didn't look like it would have been terrible, right? Like neither you or the opponent would gain power. But then I think after the realization of that basically meaning you could just go into whatever piece of content and just heavy your opponent in the corner. And I don't think anybody had the time to take advantage of that for Karina's challenges, but my lord, if you did, could absolutely have made those a hell of a lot easier. And so it was I think when people started talking about that, that's when the game came down. Because they just removed the tutorial tab pretty quick. And then after they removed the tab, then they put the game in emergency maintenance. But I think they put the game in emergency maintenance basically in case there was somebody in doing Karina's challenges or a bit, whatever, exploiting that for some other piece of content. So by putting it into emergency maintenance and probably resetting all of those type of things so that people wouldn't be able to take advantage of it. And then they posted, there was a message in game that came up and said, if you took advantage of it, you could be banned. And I'm like, how would they know? Like, I guess the only way they'd be able to tell if somebody did is if somebody ran the tutorial and then started some kind of difficult content. Which I don't really think that's necessarily a fair way, because what if I ran the tutorial, didn't realize, because really, anybody who ran the tutorial and then played the game, in a sense, they were exploiting that. Now, yeah, they weren't doing it for AOL or Arena's challenges or whatever, but, I mean, it would have been the same thing for me for Arena, right? Because that's where I noticed it. Like, I did it, and then I went and did Arena, and I was like, oh, I'm not gaining power, nor is my opponent. And, yeah. Yeah, imagine people doing the Korean challenge. That would be funny with champs like Aegon or S. Yeah, dude. And in Star-Lord's case, for the LOL thing, that would negate the Enrage as well. Because if all you're doing is having them in the corner, they don't have time to respawn, which means they can't hit you with whatever it is, 1,000 times, attack, or whatever the Enrage is. It's crazy how quickly that was resolved. Well, I suppose that they have to, because, geez, if that was down, everybody would have been done with the Star-Lord challenge. Shit, I would have probably gone in there and done it too. But, I mean, and I don't think that would actually take a hell of a lot long. Because once you get them into the corner, the building of the combo would have definitely been slower. But once you're at, the max benefit is at 400. So once you're at 400, you'd be hitting for the heavies as you would for regular hits anyways. So. Yeah, the only Karina challenges that you could get done in the amount of time where that bug existed are challenges you could get done pretty quick anyways. So. Have you done many of the challenges? I set out to do 2 yesterday. I got 1 done. And I was thinking to just go ahead and do the other one today and just use units. And I'm like, well, I've got a bunch of stuff coming up, so. And there's no rush to get through that. It's going to be there indefinitely, so. I'll just take my time, I think. Which, depending on the rewards for Act 6, I'm probably going pretty slow with that too. Or Act 6, with 7.2. Holy crap. There we go. I did the Mystic Dispersion one, only one I'm doing till 7.2, yeah. Yeah, I think after 7.2 drops and we see the Gauntlet and the Summer of Pain. Well, no, I don't think I would do anything resource. I don't think I would do anything where I'm going to probably need to use units until after July 4th. Usman, how you doing? So just got 5-star hand-to-hand combat, and I got Aegon. Nice. Not a bad pull at all. Oh. And it wasn't bad, except the boss only spent like 140 units, didn't have any revives though. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, so when I started them, I had a bunch of... It was actually good timing, because I had revives and health bots that would have been expiring within a couple days. And so I got to use them. But I used most of them on the Green Goblin, the second fight in the Loki challenge. Man, that annoyed me. What do you get next milestone? What do you mean? Next milestone for what? You know, we should actually end up seeing these Karina challenges pretty frequently, because all they've got to do is simply change conditions. Like, they don't need to reinvent the wheel. Like, they don't need to remake fights or make new fights or nodes or anything like that. It's all existing, and all they have to do is just simply set these parameters, unlock these rewards. So we should be able to see those come pretty frequently, which I think how it's stated there, Volume 1. What do you get next milestone from the arena? Just this units, battle chips, gold, PHC shards. They're pretty much all the same. The only milestone that's really any different is the final milestone for the featured arenas, where you would get the 3-star champ. But all of that will probably be changed on Thursday. And it's a lot more money for Kabam, so we'll see them very quick, probably, yeah. Yeah. I could see that happening more frequently than variants. The only thing they'll have to be careful with is the rewards, because if they are giving out, I guess if they keep the rewards relatively the same, yeah, then I guess in a sense that would be fun. Especially if they give out like the 6-star shards, the T5CC selectors. Yeah, if they're not giving, well, the T3A, the T6B could be very impactful, although those are tied to the hardest and the longest challenges, to the LOL stuff. So, but yeah, it's a great way to pick up some 6-star shards for sure. Oh, did you see that offer today for the 6-star and 5-star shards? Oh my god. I kind of like it though, because this is now giving me a lot more stuff to do in game over the next little while. And now also, anytime that I've got an excess of revives or health pots or whatever, I've got somewhere to spend them. Yeah, I made a joke vid on the video about it. It's still sad. Do blue in the event, 6-star Nexus for $30. Yeah. It's funny though. I remember when now you can get 2,500 for $50. Yeah. I remember when MCOC launched, and I tried it twice, and I was like, no, I am definitely not playing this. And I figured they would give MCOC until March. They would change their focus to MCOC until the first financial quarter of the year after MCOC was released. And if the numbers for MCOC were not promising, we would see them refocus on MCOC, and I think that's kind of what's happening. Now, like the Karina's challenges, I don't think that would have taken very long to develop, but, well, in 7.2 we were obviously getting anyways. The Gauntlet, the Summer of Pain, like those are things that would have been taking time. But I have a feeling that Karina's challenges and the changes to Arena, I think those came about pretty quick. Like, I don't think those have been in the works for a very, very long time. Because if you take as an example, right, the Hercules thing, we had that vote on that last fall, and basically that's a year. So Karina's challenges and the Arena changes, I don't think they've been working on those for a year. I think that's probably 6 months, probably. And the Karina challenges maybe even less. Yeah, so basically for the shard offer, it's a 6-star crystal for $200, and then a 6-star crystal and 6 5-stars for $200. Because I think for the most part, people that would be interested in buying that, they're not too worried about the 5-star shards. Like, they obviously still have value because they're there. But yeah, it's definitely not a half and half. I think though sometimes they do things like that where they inflate the value like so much so that when they come out with the spring cleaning, the July 4th, people think that those offers are good, even though they're really not that good either. I really think that's purposeful when they do stuff like this. And if somebody buys it, great. That's money they weren't expecting. But I don't think they really put that out with the intention for people to buy it. Yeah. So Taz, do you work, or are you in school? What do you do other than the game to keep you busy? Small business owner? Okay, cool. What kind of business? All right. I'm getting through here slowly but surely. Travel related? Okay. Suppose that's been pretty slow for the last little while. Although picking up now. I think I heard them saying on the news the other day that a lot of the cruise lines are starting to will be sailing again soon, or have already started in some cases. But I think ones that are based in the U.S., they're just sailing like around, like coastal U.S. I don't think they're going to foreign destinations yet. Now would be a great time for an Alaskan cruise, though. Jeez. I think if I were ever to do a cruise, that's what where I wanna go. Either something like that, or maybe the Mediterranean. I wouldn't be too interested in a Caribbean cruise, or like a tropical one so much. Yeah, I'm just chilling right now, though. Yeah. Yeah. So have you traveled much to yourself? If you could go anywhere for a week vacation, not given the current circumstances, where would be your top 3 places you want to go? Let's get these help requests out. So we're going to go to 2.5 million. Going to get the 4-star started, 4-star basic, and then take a look and see if event quest completion is running. Go in, get at least the science chapter done for CAV difficulty. Yeah, not much out of the States though. Okay. Oh yeah, dude, there's a ton to see in the US, that's for sure. Hawaii, Thailand, and Tokyo. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Japan would be interesting for sure. Well, they all would, but I think Japan in particular. I don't think there's too many tropical places I'd be interested in. My parents live in the Caribbean, so I've been in that kind of part of the world. So it's nice if you're somewhere where yeah, you've got a cold winter. It's definitely nice being in the Caribbean, but in general, I'm not too big into like the beaches and stuff like that. But I'm also not into getting hit by a Human Torch, but that's a thing. There we go. We're gonna have to reboot again. You son of a gun. Should have seen that coming. No, this isn't going to matter. He doesn't have projectiles, so it's not going to help. Okay, block. Come on. No. You need a block. You know you want to. That's not blocking. There we go. Now, one more time. No. Alright. There we go. Really? 1%? Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright, bro, I'm heading out. Great stream. Alright, dude, have a good one. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. Okay, yeah, we'll reboot. It's already getting sluggish. So I think we've had one crash, and I've restarted twice. That would have been something nice if in all that announcement stuff they had said something about less crashing, less lag, more reliability. But none of that. No, no, no. Let's do this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I should take a quick look at war. Oh yeah, I should, because I want to take a path to get some charges with Corvus. So what do you think of gear, relics, and these strikers? I think the strikers will cause monster lag. I don't think I read that in the dev diaries. I think I may have seen it and just skipped over it. One of the reasons, if gear comes, like, I'll definitely play long enough to try it to see what it's like. But, and this is nothing against Kabam or the game or anything like that, but if we end up having a thing where we equip items or something like that to increase the power of each particular champion, it's cool because then you can more customize each one. But for me, I won't be playing anymore. And it's, like I said, it's nothing against this game. It's just simply that if I want that from a game, there's tons of games that do that. And for me, I would probably go back to World of Warcraft. If if that's what I was looking for. But yeah, like I definitely give it a chance, see how it works. And the strikers, yeah, I don't really know anything about that. So yeah, I guess what's going down. But yeah, introducing new stuff that's going to be more resource intensive on the back end means that the playing experience is going to be worse. Okay, yeah, we could upgrade our devices, fine, but they also need to be upgrading the infrastructure that it's running on, which I don't think they're doing. So yeah. Yeah, I guess, what are you up to? What you got going down? Oh yeah, eating something for Ramadan. It's last day, and I played Incursion. So you, I'm just knocking out some arenas. Just knocking out some arenas. What are you eating? The strikers bring in another champion for a few seconds for an extra attack, so there will be 3 champions on the screen. Oh, okay. So that's kind of like, what was it? Was it a Capcom versus Marvel or something? Because I think there was some kind of special ability where, like you would have your character fighting the opponent, and then all of a sudden another character would jump in and do basically what you're suggesting. Okay. Huh. That would definitely be cool. It'd be neat. I'd be down for seeing that for sure. But yeah, like you said, I think it's going to just make the game more laggy, and because at least for that moment of time, there's more resources both on the device and on the back end, right? Whether it be just from graphics or interactions, blah 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 blah. So yeah, and for me, the gear thing, it's not so much like an issue with gear. It's just that if I want that from a game, I'd go to something that, like, that's a main feature of the game and has always been, like World of Warcraft. Hamburger and some iced tea. Hey, did you play Incursion Sector 7? No, but I did Incursions for this current reset with my Incursion partner. Because yeah, for Incursions I usually have a partner who I do them with regularly, and then I only do either Sector 8 or Sector 7 per reset. Yep, Capcom versus Marvel have the tag team component. Okay. If you don't play, we can play tomorrow. Yeah, so I just answered that. So yeah, I guess one thing I would suggest for Incursions is to find a consistent partner. I find it makes a big difference. Just as one, you've got somebody that you reliably run them with, and two, the more you run together, you get used to what fights your partner would or wouldn't want, and just overall, it ends up making it faster, just a lot better. Come on. There we go. There we go. Is that bleed gonna finish him off? Yeah, cool. Thanks for answering my question on what do you think about the new arena system. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it just to see the milestones, if they're going to change, and also I'm looking forward to seeing the first round results. Sebastian, how you doing? Toy Shadow in ROL, Black Panther got buffed. ROL never got changed before. No, Black Panther's abilities didn't get changed. It's just his animations. So it's the same thing for Winter Soldier. When they changed Winter Soldier, his abilities didn't change, but his animations in ROL changed. Let's do that. Yeah. And we shouldn't need to worry about any bleeds or poisons. Shouldn't. But we'll see. We shall see indeed. Actually, after this match, I'm going to go fill up my water. I think he was just responding to you. Yeah, I guess to you saying welcome. No. I hate his frickin' dash back, man. There we go. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. All right, let's continue on. Winter Soldier had a minute. Yeah, I understand. I'm not good for. It's all good, dude. Got the buff when Martin comes. You're tired but good. Very good. Very good, very good. Let's see. Dude, what is this music? Hang on. I don't even think I have this in my playlist. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't even think this is my playlist. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Let's go back to this. Okay, cool. I got Medusa now, need the dupe still rather. I've got Groot. Medusa's not bad. I think she's better than Groot. She used to be like a really tough war defender. And I think so. Void was usually a good counter to her, and then Symbiote Supreme, I think, was the one that came out that like just made Medusa irrelevant as a war defender. But no, she was, yeah, really good. Oh, you got away. Not this time. Not this time. There's a user that will not be named that picked SS overcall. Uh-oh. Which SS? Because there's a few of those. Oh, Silver Surfer. Yeah, if it's Silver Surfer you're talking about, then yeah, that's a prestige pick for sure. He's now dead to me. But Groot's fun and cute and likely to get a buff. I don't know. Well, yeah, at some point he has to. It's weird how they're buffing. Well, I think Sentry is supposed to get a buff sometime soon, and he actually had a buff after he first came out. Now, it wasn't very effective, but he still had one. Groot hasn't had one since he was a seedling. Sorcerer Supreme? Oh, okay. Well, for Sorcerer Supreme overcall, like that would be, because what Sorcerer Supreme does is very specific, right? So it's 26 minutes, science combat. All right, cool. So we're gonna go and get the 4-star basic started. Let me check on war. Okay, cool. So no one took the path I wanted. That's good. Alright. So I don't think I'm going to do that fight right now. What we got? Boost, okay. Yeah, so what I'll probably end up doing is using a oh, son of a gun. I should do it right now, actually. Yeah, let me do this right now. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't think we're actually trying to win. Is that all? He's got just the armor up? Yeah, okay. Don't you dare say that Cook can do everything in the game. You know what? I just realized Claire would have been a better bet here. Oh, crap. Did I not read? I missed something on the note, didn't I? Hmm? Yeah, okay, we're fine. Julio. Now, I want to know what that was preventing me from doing damage. Because I mean, I guess that could have been his armor, but let me see. Let's see. The defender's armor plus gain 25% duration. An ability actually, when struck with a critical hit, the defender will. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, I see. So, I should be able to get. So, I've already got the mutant charge. This should give me the tech charge. Yeah. So, just so I can get started with the heavy. Should be good there. I think the opponent is going for a full clear. We're not. So, it'll be interesting. 6-star, rank 3 Coruscant. It's funny how I got him actually. I got him from Abyss Completion, and I already had Venom, and I think Venom was at R2 already. Yeah, he was at R2 already, unawakened. So I do the Abyss Completion. I pull Venom, so Venom is now duped. I'm like, okay, good, nice. Then I get a Cosmic T5CC, and I had just gotten a duped Venom, so I'm like, okay, well, I guess Venom is going to go to R3. Then I get a Cosmic Awakening Gem. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't need that because Venom's awakened, so whatever. So I'm still like, okay, Venom's going to go to R3. Then I open the final 6-star crystal, and it's Corvus. And all of my thoughts of Venom just go out the window. So I was able to awaken and R3 Corvus just because of Abyss Completion. Lots of people had... Yeah, lots of people did. It's so bad in these days. Exams. Do you have exams or cancelled? You do have exams. Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't think that. I think because of the vaccine, I think people have the sense that we're at the end of this. I don't think so. I don't think so. But who knows? Who knows? So, some people get all the opening luck. Hang on, dudes. If you want to think that, hang on. I had to make a meme video out of this one. So I want Warlock. Want him just because he's a good champion. But since doing map 7, I really want him. And yeah, I did that opening a couple days ago. And that hurt my soul. That hurt my soul. So yeah, I definitely would not say some people get all the luck. So did you know Kala actually is the first being in the universe? Is that so? Wow. Yeah, I had it. It was kind of nice, quarantined for 2 weeks. What is your first top hero and what time did you get? What do you mean, like my favorite? My favorite champion? My favorite currently is CGR. And I got him back in December. But yeah. But if you mean top by like numbers, I don't know. I went 17, I can't get. Oh. Who are you trying to get? Or who are you hoping to get? CGR? What do I want to do here? Let's do this. Yeah. Good. So, I brought white mags on my war team because the path I took, you needed to heavy what A gets heavy, and it was two champion. One was Kingpin. I don't remember who the other one was, but both champions that shrug off debuffs. So I wasn't going to be able to hit to parry them reliably. So I brought white mags for it, and I never initiated his pre-fight. I totally forgot. Oh man, Kingpin I got lucky because I was able to just bait out his heavy and then counter with my heavy, so that was fine. And then the other fight, yeah, they didn't shrug off my first parry, so it was okay. Co was there when the first atom was created, and will be there when the last one passes. My best 6 star is Tiger. Okay. Well, I think she's like difficult to play, but if you can play her well, it's a pretty big payoff. So not bad. Sebastian, so what? Like, were you a fan of Call prior to the game, or is it just because of the game that you really like him? I think the 6 star that I wanted the most was Omega Red. I think the 6 star that I wanted for the most use was Aegon. Well, after getting him initially, then I needed him duped. And then I think the most excited I've been for a 6 star pull was Ghost. Because when I was wanting Ghost, it was for a very specific reason. And I got her, so I already had her as a 5 star, but I wanted Ghost as a 6 star just in case I wanted to go for a Legends run. I feel that she's going to be kind of a necessity, but I don't know if I will go for the Legends run. So, but I still got her in case I do at some point. When I open 6 star, I expected best tiers, but I get trash. So my thing is when I do a recording of a 6 star opening, I get things I don't want. When I don't record, I get good pulls. So I think I just need to stop recording my openings. You thought he was cool in the movies, but not the biggest fan? Okay. I kind of wish in the movies that they had spent a little bit more time on him, actually. Like, Proxima and Corvus had more impact on the movies than Call did. And I would really like to see Call and Hulk fight. Which I guess maybe that would have been irrelevant because Thanos kicked Hulk's ass, so there's no reason for anybody else to fight Hulk. So... Yeah, actually, I'm just thinking about it now. All of Thanos, like, because Ebony Maw actually had something specific. Proxima and Corvus, like, they fought Vision and Scarlet Witch, and then they were in Wakanda. But Call never really had anything other than that one fight in the park, really, right? Like, that was pretty much it for him. Oh, damn, got hit. Okay. Okay. But when he came out in this game initially, he was like the biggest damage dealer, right? And then they nerfed him. And then they tried to fix him, and then, I don't know. The way Call came out just seemed like it didn't go very well. We got more Brie Larson. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. No. I guess it makes sense because we didn't see very much of him in the movies, but he is the one character I would have liked to see more of. Yeah, like Ebony Maw, I didn't care for at all. Corvus and Proxima in the movie, I was like, man, whatever. Yeah, you got a huge nerf. Yeah. You know, it's actually a little bit funny because they were doing that at a time when they said they would be rebalancing champions consistently. Like that after a champion was released, within 3 months or whatever the time frame was, they would relook at them. They've kind of left that to the wayside and they're just doing their buffing of old champions. Which, fair enough, because there are a lot of old champions that need to be um, propped up. So, I don't know what I think about how they're like Mr. Fantastic kind of getting a buff before Groot or Iron Patriot. Like champions who've been in the game a long time who really need some love. Whereas you have others who are pretty new and yes, could definitely use some enhancements, but it's not they don't need it as much as some others. So we're at about an hour and a half. Good. So once we get this streak going, take a look and see if the event quest completion has started. He was stronger and easier to build up than Captain Marvel and Corpse Glaive, and now he's only got 1% power. You know, I'd be really interested to see if we see another, like at least as far as arena scores go, result like we did with Corvus and Proxima. When Proxima was first in the arena, she went really high and turned out not to be such a great champion. Well, no, she's a good champion, but really needs that ramp up, and it's per fight. Whereas Corvus went really low, and he's such a great champion. Needs ramp up as well, but at least it carries through from fight to fight. So. Okay, so we got a few more points here for the next milestone. Check. I'm still angry about that nerf. You know, I was kind of pissed off about the changes to Namor actually, and I don't like how they tried to be. Oh, it's so insignificant. It doesn't. Then why do it? If it's not that big of a deal, why are you doing it? And like the thing for Namor, the reason I don't like it was that before, with the healing with suicides, he was sustainable. Like you could throw specials and still be okay. But now after the change, no, you can't. Speaking of Proxima, I need to rank 3 her soon for AQ. What lane are you running where you're using her? I'm guessing that must be for map 7. No, 5-star rank. Oh, okay, okay. In case I die with Corvus. Okay, fair enough. You ran map 5? Yeah. There you go. Yeah, she's definitely not somebody that gets much use. Like usually Proxima is thought of as just somebody to accompany Corvus, right? But no, she could be quite useful. She's kind of like to me, kind of like Mr. Sinister. Somebody who has a lot of potential, but just does not get used and gets overlooked a lot. Like, I think it's funny. And I get it why people talk about the Cable Apocalypse synergy. But I prefer Mr. Sinister. Because they both do the Horseman thing, Cable and Mr. Sinister. But, I mean, with the stacking D-Gen from Cable, that is pretty nice for sure. Proxima was your first 6-star. Okay. They were like, call this too strong, but let's put in CGR. Yeah, but I think Cull is a lot easier to use than CGR, right? Because I mean, really, with Cull, all you need to do is get an armor break up and activate route, and the match is pretty much over. Speaking of Cull, I'm using him. Okay, so let's see if event quest completion is active. 7 minutes, okay. I don't really know why people do that, where they just like invite everybody in the alliance or everybody on their friends list rather than like somebody in particular. And CJR is like 1 SP2 and then it's over. Yeah. And I mean, that is usually the case, but more so if you haven't used Dex prior to throwing your L2. Because if you've already used Dex, it does decrease the amount of damage you're doing on that L2, but it's still pretty significant. Well, but here's the thing, though. I think if it's a longer match, Cull is probably the better way to go, because trying to keep up CGR's rotation, that could get tricky. Especially if you forget where you are as far as damnations go. Which has happened to me quite a few times. I've forgotten which thing I've done. Oh, so I'm going to do the Cav EQ first quest, which is the science one, which has the annoying Spider-Man. Who do you guys recommend as a counter to the Spider-Man with the evading craziness? I'm thinking to bring Mole Man in for it. The team I'm going to use for the lane is going to be Immortal Abomination, Immortal Hall. Probably Cap IW. Actually, ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to look. So I might want to have Nick and DPX to remove the bleed. But yeah, who do you guys figure is a good counter for that Spider-Man? Just parry, but no, do not attack him. Build up to 10 to 20 evade charges on him. Then Dex, a basic for a mega long stun, where you can whip. Okay. Yeah, but Call also needs high Sig, and CGR doesn't really need the awakening ability. Okay, so doing that, Man Falcon, Cap IW would probably work the best just because of the block proficiency, so I'm not going to be taking much I'm not going to be taking any damage, really, when I'm parrying him. I think I'll still take in a specific counter. No, I probably don't need to, because within 5 champions, I should be able to get him down. Okay. No, you know who I'll use? So I don't think I will take in a specific counter, and I'll use Immortal Hulk for him. Because if it's going to have a long stun, that means I can just build up the rage stacks, and yeah, just go to town probably. Okay. That's probably what I'll do. That is probably what I'll do. Have a good read of the nodes. You'll see what you need to do. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get to 300, the 300,000 milestone, and then EQ should be, or the event quest completion should be active. And we'll go to town. Go to town. Wow. So I think we'll probably do is Nick DPX, Mortal Hulk, Mortal A-Bomb, and Cap IW. And A-Bomb will be the path clearer for the most part. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Solar, don't listen to Manfog and just use Call? Okay, Sebastian. Okay, that sounds like good advice. Well, considering Call has such low block proficiency, he would actually be a really bad option for that. Oh, would Falcon also? Well, no, I'm gonna go in with what I was just saying. But I think Falcon. Hey, apparently I need to first not get my ass kicked by Black Bolt. Put in Guardian. Yeah, but it's, you don't really want to be using a champion where you need somebody else to make them usable. I mean, Call is usable without, for sure, but... Holy crap! I'm just getting hit by everything! My lord! What is this nonsense? I got hit by Iron Man's L1. Wow. At least I didn't get hit by his L2. Jeez. Okay. Oh. Oh, you mean like Ghost? So you don't need. Well, I'm assuming you mean Wasp. You don't need Wasp with Ghost, right? It makes it a lot easier to play Ghost. But if you practice, you can definitely play her well without Wasp. And then same would go for Hood. Obviously, without Hood, you're not tanking L3s. And you're not avoiding unavoidable damage. And then Ant-Man is just extra damage, so. But yeah, Wasp is kind of a crutch for Ghost for sure. I did have a go for a while of trying to use Ghost without Wasp. And then I gave up on that pretty quick, though. I thought that was already supposed to fit. Oh. So that's actually a bit longer than I was thinking. Yeah. Dang it. Because that was just when Arena Wins was over, not when Event Quest was stopping or was finishing. Let's see. Let's see. So we might actually be done. All right. I don't think I have anything else in war to do yet. Nope. So if I can get the IMIW fight, I'll end up with 4 charges. 4 of this. There's nothing in particular. Okay. So that's that. Ghost would not be considered that good without Wasp and Hood. Yeah, no, no. I think without Wasp, it would just be that Ghost would be considered a higher skill cap. That's all. He would still be as good, but you would just have to be better to take advantage of her. And as far as Hood goes, that's just for avoiding damage. It's not increasing your damage. Okay, no, you know what? That's fair. So basically, Hood would do for Ghost what Guardian would do for Cop. It's survivability, right? So, yeah. Honestly, though, I think if you're using suicides on a long fight, I think Hood is more important to Ghost than Wasp. And just being able to phase that recoil, or if you, basically just being able to phase that recoil. If it's a short fight where it's over in an L2, then it doesn't matter. But if it's anything long where you have to throw multiple specials, then yeah, I think Hood is more valuable. Yeah, I think I will wait for Event Quest completion to do a... No, you know what? I can just do a path right now. Because I don't get many points for just finishing a path. I get the points for finishing the quest, so... Yeah. Let's go do that. Let's go do it. Do it to it. Now, I think the thing is you have to have, if you don't have debuffs on the opponent, you do 60% less damage, right? So it's basically like diss track, but not as potent. Which means Mortal Abomination will be the best option. Or Void or something like that. Okay, so I know I want Nicholas. DPS. Yeah, we'll take in the 5-star. Just in case we have to use them, so the dupe will come in handy. We will go with iHulk, Cap IW, and Mortal Abomination. Alright, 1 second. Okay. So I've done one pass so far. Yep. Okay, so if I do that, what I'd want to do to attack the passive sphere increases their attack rating by 7% per charge. Charges can be gained, and all charges are lost when performing the same combo under twice. Okay. So ideally, we're going to use normal Hawk. Now, per weakness or exhaustion or fatigue debuff. Oh. Science attackers have a 20% chance for weakness, exhaustion, or fatigue debuff on the event of inflict a fragility debuff on each line of the attack. Fragility lasts 20 seconds, increasing the attacker's critical rating. This defender takes 60% less damage when they have no debuffs applied to them. For each debuff on the defender, this damage reduction is decreased by 20% until it reaches zeros. Okay. So for the first two... Damn it. That's kind of shitty. All those poison immunes? Let's see here. Where does this one... So that must be here then? Yeah, okay. So that's going to there, okay. So we'll take that path because we got the health pots. Alright, we won't use Immortal Abomination. I think... Damn it. I would need... No, Cap IW should be fine. And we're going to run an attack boost. So I should just parry 3 times. I need to get the first parry though, right? Okay. Probably get away without even having Mortal Abomination, really. Okay. But if we do get somewhere where we can poison them, we'll use eyeball. Don't know if he's poison. I know he's bleed immune. So much in last and immune for weak points to exploit. Makes it immune to armor break and shatter effects and prevents critical hits for dealing bonus damage. Man, thing black with blood also. Okay, yeah, so he's not poison immune. Okay. So here we go, here we go. There we go. Okay. So yeah, cap IW here again. Oh. Oh, okay, no. I was just thinking I could apply a bleed, but I don't think that's going to do what we need. Let's see. No, it's not going to matter. I got 6.2k units. Calves are so tempting. My pop one to stop the urge. If that's what you want to do, but I'll tell you now, when you start with one, it's hard to stop, dude. I've definitely gone through that a couple times. Assassin, how you doing? What's your favorite season of the year? Mine is fall. I like kind of like stormy weather, or like when it's not sunny. So not summer. Yeah, maybe fall, because when it starts to snow and stuff. But where I am currently, like spring, we get a fair bit of rain and thunderstorms. Yeah, gloomy weather. Yeah. So yeah. Let me try this. I was gonna save iHulk for the boss, but let's see. I figured this would be slow, considering I'm not going to have any debuffs on her. But he's not going to get used anywhere else, so why not? Winter or early spring. Winter I don't care for that much just because it's cold, so it makes it crappy to go outside. Come on, man. Oh dear. I was clapping and didn't have an audience. Okay, so cap I. This doesn't really matter too much, does it? And we'll go cap IW. I'll have the opportunity to drop off the bleeds if we get them. Or when we get them, I suppose. Or maybe not. Wow. Okay, let's get you to use your L1. There we go. think that should do you in pretty much. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, good thing I used cap. Okay. Okay, the moment of truth. Ooh, do we have event quest running? No. That's fine. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. Damn it. So I need to get him back up more. Well, I guess cap will be the best option here. Oh! Yeah, that's not going to work anyways with him, because I'm not going to be able to stun him without... So... Yeah. I guess at the end of the day, it worked out, but not exactly as I was intending. It took a while. Okay. Now we'll have another go. Well, actually, let me see. Might do some UC first. Okay, let's reboot and see if event completion is showing up. Yeah, so the only thing there is just a matter of not getting backed up and being able to just continually parry and parry and parry. "13 minutes? Okay. So we'll do that again and then wait for the 13 minutes to be up before doing the boss, just so we get the points for completion. So we're going to use Cap IW for the first 2 fights. And we'll... Yeah. Anything special here? Okay. Okay. So use Cap IW for Mephisto as well. And the rest of it should be Mortal Abomination. Up until Spidey. And we'll use Mortal Hulk, and I think we should have that working a little better. Okay, so we need to avoid him for a bit. I was hoping to get to his L2. That's fine. Okay. Don't want him getting to his L3. Okay. Avoid him again. Perfect. Ooh. Don't want that. That should be enough to finish him. Yeah, the L3 should do him in. Should do him in. I have Grandmaster Crystals that should stop my urge for a little. Yeah, but the Grandmasters you can't get a 6-star, only a 5-star. You sure you don't want to do the Cav? Okay, so Mortal Abomination for the rest. Actually, you know what? We may as well play this long way. L3. Could probably get it done with the L2, but there we go. So I think I only had 5 of the evade or the stun buff things on Spidey, and that lasted quite a while. So if we could get 10, we'll just be able to go to town. Yeah, this one will do the L2 rather than going to the L3. Oh crap, I didn't have enough debuffs on him. Oh. There we go. Actually, I forgot to see what the debuffs were that were applicable. Let's take a quick look. Weakness is 1. That's the only one I can remember offhand. Let's see. Weakness, exhaustion, or fatigue. Oh, but that's okay. No, that's right, because that's only for me to get the crit down. Okay. So this one will work to the L3. Oh! Okay. Definitely didn't expect to get hit by that. There we go. And for domination, I think, yeah, we'll just use Immortal Domination. Probably go to the L3. There we go. The vlog, we go. Okay. So let's see if we can do this one a little bit better than last time. And the attack boost. Oh, we saw it going. Cool. All right. Fine. It's okay. It's okay. Because we're gonna go immortal. And regain count. Ruh-roh. That's not what is supposed to happen. So have you ever eaten pizza in Sweden? No. Well, it's so good. Okay. Off to RL or boring variant. Which variant is that? What? How did... Why am I not doing multiples? I'm not too sure why that's not working. Oh boy. Oh, oh well. Yeah, I don't know why that's actually stunning him now. Okay. I think it would have been fine with Immortal Hulk if I just had a little bit longer on the stun. Oh no, okay. There we go. Alright, well, didn't go as planned, but got him down. So that went okay. So let's see where we are. 1,500 6-star shrooms, okay. Let's see what we have for points. Oh, son of a gun. I totally forgot to wait. Oh, damn. Damn it. Oh, well. I suppose wait to do the boss until event quest completion was up. Oh, wait. Was that? Okay, okay. So I can do some master. Yeah, probably just use the same team for master. Alright, well, I think that is it for me. Let's see who we got going. Let's see who we've got going. Okay. Nobody that and on that side, no. All right, well, that is it for me. So thanks for coming hanging out. And I will catch you guys later. Take care. Have a good one.